It's time for the H2G Podcast, and here are your hosts.
All right, so this is Gary43. He says, I feel like Justin is the reason this country has to put directions on shampoo. Do you even know what you're talking about, bro? No, I don't, Gary fucking 43.
Justo.
I have no idea. I don't even use shampoo. I just use 1 3-in-1 body wash, you bastard.
All right, this is from Karen45. How do you feel about being ranked sexiest man on your podcast when Tony looks like a barbecued Kermit the Frog?
Jesus Christ.
Wait a second. Why? That sounds like a Tony riff. Why is Marvin?
That's a Tony riff. That's towards me?
Wow.
Does Christy think having a child on her lap makes her seem more likable? Also, get some sleep. You look tired.
Christy.
Thanks, Breezy. I'm trying.
Adam says, I see ratings must have been down. They recruited someone interesting.
Wow.
Chelsea.
All right.
Some burn on the rest of us.
Oh, I mean, thank you, Adam.
Ashley says, I watch the show a lot and I was wondering, are you all changing the name to RT2M? Richie talks too much.
Richie.
I don't know what to say, Ashley, other than I feel like I talk exactly as much as I should. So.
Yeah. Oh boy. Margaret says, is it me or when Tony talks, do you get the feeling he's constipated?
Yeah.
And Tony Ray.
Well, that face right there doesn't really help you.
Welcome to the H2G Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to finale week here at H2G Podcast. It has been an awesome season, and we have an awesome week planned for you. We have something very special planned for today, in fact. But first, let's get around the horn and see how everybody's doing. Miss Christy smiling like a cheetah. Is that a thing? Is that what they say? How are you?
Oh, great. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's your week going?
Amazing so far. I had a really productive weekend. I went and got some clothes for the baby from Facebook Marketplace, which was super cheap. It's so good for the wallet. Love that. And I did something else, but I can't remember what it is because I got mom brain. Yep.
That's what I need to make. See, I'm not a mom, but I forget everything too. So
you can have mom brain. I'm sure you've had a food baby. So
yeah, probably.
Mom brain, got it.
Tony Ray, how are you doing?
Just pop locking and dropping, buddy. I'm doing great.
Good. How's your weekend?
Oh, you know, same old, except for Carrie and I had a little bit of a scare. So we had to get a test taken, but everything's good. No baby. We're good.
Okay.
Woo! Boy, I tell you, I didn't know what was happening.
My goodness. Chelsea, how are you? How was your weekend?
Well, I ended up working all weekend. So that's not ideal. So I'm playing a little bit of catch up this week with everything that I needed to get done this weekend that I couldn't get done. But, you know, everything else is going well. Still been sticking to my fitness and nutrition stuff, and all of that's been going great according to my coach. So yeah, all's good. Despite having to work so much, it's all right. We'll get through it.
Absolutely. And all the way out there in the Bay Area, Richie Phillips, how was your weekend, my friend?
Oh, I mean, better than Tony's, man. But I will say, Tony, you're supposed to eat once you're done, but you don't want to put the goalie back. You have to at least tie the goalie down or cut the goalie, right? Like that's how that goes to prevent these oopsies. But having said that, my weekend was way less stressful than that. I can't even imagine. Like my heart had a palpitation just hearing that, to be honest. I was like looking down when he said it. I had a chill weekend. Things are good. I might have a trip to Hawaii in May. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, snap.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm working on getting my vaccinations, so hopefully they'll be done by then. And then easy peasy Hawaii.
Heck yeah, good for you on the vaccination. Well, I know everybody's been waiting for us to open the H2G vault again. And I thought before we ended the season, I feel like we pretty much have got to do so. So I have prepared the vault, and it is open for anyone else that wants to submit things, but we're going to get things started here in just a second.
Today we have Carrie Beach and Tony Beach. They are going to compete in the Cinnamon Challenge. You heard me, the Cinnamon Challenge. Today they are just going to take a tablespoon of cinnamon and try to eat it, and it's going to be a mighty good time. Ready, set, go. It's going in mighty nice. And it happened just as we thought it would. That makes me want to die. Oh my God. This was by far the best cinnamon challenge I have ever seen done in this. Why would it leave my mouth?
This is so good.
The best part about that video is after that, I decided to smoke the hookah. Like, you couldn't breathe a second.
Wow. You look pretty composed, Tony, to be honest. Carrie made the coolest cinnamon cloud for sure.
Oh yeah. For sure. I don't like the noise that I made once it. I don't know if you caught that or not, but. Like,
did you eat it all?
It was just what was it? A teaspoon?
A tablespoon, yeah.
Tablespoon? Yeah. So I mean, it was. I still remember that shit to this day.
It was so funny. I laughed so hard.
My goodness. All right. Well, let's see what we have.
I don't even know how you found that.
She's very good at keeping the vault stocked. That is for sure. All right.
I just can't find your ice bucket challenge, which is irritating the crap out of me.
That's funny because I saw that earlier today. Maybe I can get this on here. But I do have a question for you, Christy. First off, what is this face? And why do you make it so often? This is not official.
You muted, Christy.
Dang it!
Yeah, that's her face. That's her natural face. What are you talking about?
That is my resting bitch face right there. Just
yeah.
I do make that face.
Yeah, and every photo I'm with you on the cruise, it's like you doing that. So it's just the face. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the face.
You know what? You know what all of those pictures have in common? Alcohol.
Okay.
Lots and lots of alcohol.
Fair enough.
And wedding stuff. Literally, the first one is the rehearsal dinner at my sister's wedding. Then it's my sister's wedding. Then it's one of my friends' wedding. Yep. Got rowdy.
Like
That's your drunk wedding face.
Female version of Michael Jordan. Got the tongue out.
Yeah, she got the tongue out.
All right. Let's see. Oh God. I've only been to one NFL game. So I had to paint up. This is back when Troy Polamalu was playing still. And I've got 43 on my chest. That's warmer than it was outside. This a football game in January that the only NFL game I've ever been to, though. So I wanted to make sure I could show support
by painting yourself.
Yeah,
you too cheap to buy a jersey.
Tickets wound up being in. Well, I mean, it was at Paul Brown Stadium, but we were like surrounded by Bengals players. So I was frozen, painted from head to toe, and surrounded by not players, Bengals fans.
Fans.
All right.
You were young for sure, man. I would not be freezing my butt off like that shit.
Not anymore. Yeah, I don't think I would either. Okay.
Oh, Lord. You're getting real intimate.
Yeah, buddy. That's me and good old Kevin right there.
We love Kevin.
That's at Dan and Priya's wedding. And yeah, that's a good one. Kevin's not much of a dancer, but he does dance when he's drunk. So yeah.
So you were leading then?
I was definitely leading. Yes, I think by this point, I don't know if you can tell, but I was probably about 8 beers in at this point. I drank so much at that wedding; it's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my goodness! All right, and here we go. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on here?
When you work in a corporate office setting, you really have to tone down who you are as a person. Maybe not so much where I'm at now, but like back then I was much more like corporate. We went out to lunch and clearly we went out somewhere that has chopsticks and they ended up becoming my teeth for some reason.
So you are a walrus. That's what you're saying, right? You just said you have to tone yourself down.
Yeah.
Is this you?
Definitely. I'm more of a cat than a walrus, but I guess.
More than a cat now than a walrus, okay.
You know, it's almost, I never like when Marvin's not here, but it's almost good that he's not here for this one because it is impossible to find bad pictures of this man. Or goofy,
it is
embarrassing. I mean, he just takes the best pictures. But I did find, for our Marvin people out there, I did find a couple that I thought would be interesting. I don't think I ever got to see the mustache in person.
No, I've never seen this thing. Wait a second. You grew a mustache?
He's got like the what's the
No, I mean he's super sexy, but I mean I don't know about the mustache part.
I just want to say that he has to get the shirts with the pockets that are see-through like this because otherwise you could definitely see his nipples in this shirt.
Yeah, this is a very thin linen shirt to say the least. Wow.
And Richie, until someone else started submitting, I was thinking the same thing with you. I could only find a couple of you, but I did manage to find one that I had a question about.
This is when selfies were new, man. Leave me alone. I was like 17 years old. What are you?
How old were you?
Like 17, man. Leave me be. What are you gonna ask me? I'm curious.
I don't even know. I was just gonna ask what the heck's going on here. Just
what the heck's going on? This is my first selfie. Like literally, this is my first selfie. I mean, I roast myself. I don't know if you noticed. Like I got sideburns all the way down here.
Yeah, that's
just like a pseudo beard.
You look like you surprised yourself. Like selfie.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to do. This is my first one. As you can see, my hair is super fucking thick. I'm clearly very young at this point, but pointing out just how hairy I was at 17 years old, I could grow a full beard, but choose not to. And I went with the very thin, long, ugly pork chop sideburns. So yeah.
No, I like them. I was going to ask you if that was a shadow or if they were sideburns.
No, they were thin sideburns. Thin sideburns.
That's some tight shit right there. I like it.
Well, Chelsea, you pointed out something pretty great for Richie's other photos that I found anyway. So we'll just go in reverse order because I think this one looks like Richie surprised himself.
Oh yeah. This is so I was in Japan in this photo. This wasn't meant to be a photo. I was sorting through my phone and it took a picture. And I was just like, I'm going to keep it. Why not? So not the most flattering angle by any means. But this is me just ruffling around through Tokyo, trying to mess with my phone. I was trying to look for a photo I was going to send. Next time we're doing a vault, I'll show you what the photo was. I was trying to get it sent to my friend on Facebook, Molly, because I saw something I thought she would love. And then somehow you get to just see up my nose. And I am glad like you can't really see my chin, because I have a thin neck, but still that's probably like borderline double chin territory at that angle. So yeah, I forgot about this one. Good job. I don't know how you found that.
These accidental segues today.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I can explain this one too. This was who could do the better duck face. Now, Carrie cheated, as you can see, because she pulled her lips apart. But I'm very impressed. Like, look how big Carrie's lips are when she pulls them apart. So kudos to Carrie. Kudos. It was just supposed to be our little duck faces right there. So Carrie definitely won that one. I think hers are bigger. So
you got the Tony. Steel going on.
Cheater.
She is a cheater. When you do duck face, you don't pull your lips.
I was wondering if this one was going to come up. If you found all this one.
You said something about seeing up the nose, so I thought it was perfect.
Yeah. So when I lived in Ohio, I had probably some of the worst seasonal allergies I've ever had. Like, it would make my eyes itch, my nose itch, my ears itch. I was just like itchy and miserable, and my nose would run all the time. And I got tired of constantly using tissues, so I just created the nose cape instead. It seemed a little bit more efficient. I could keep using my hands to work. So, you know, I'm all about efficiency. I had shit to get done.
Nose cape for the win.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't remember where this is. Is this San Juan? I don't remember. I don't know. I got nothing. Carrie's pointing at my chest. That's all I got. Probably like, oh man, he's hairier than we thought. That's why she calls me Hairy Monkey, Christy, or whatever. So, I mean, or is it Fluffy? Sorry, Fluffy Monkey.
You're my
Excuse
Fluffy
me.
Monkey.
Excuse me, my bad. So, I got nothing else to the story. I think we're in Puerto Rico. I think that's where this was. But we were at a lot of little islands, so it's exactly hard to pinpoint this out. So, I don't know. The girls weren't burnt, so I feel like this is early, not later, right? It's got to be early, because I think we already showed last time in the vault, like, what happens when the girls got sun. So, they're not burnt here. I'm going with, this is Puerto Rico. Don't know where we're at and why I'm shirtless in the moment, but here we are.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you look at Berkey, you can see Tony over there. Yeah, why are we shirtless?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
Alcohol.
Is that? Tony, I kept trying to find photos.
You just kept finding photos of Kevin and I. Oh, dude. So I believe this is Kevin's wedding. And, I had to get my last little kiss before, him and Bobby, did what they were going to do later on that night. So my little goodbye kiss.
Oh, man. All right. I'm not happy that I'm next in the rotation, but here it is.
Oh, boy.
Get it.
This is Greek week at Wilmington. My fraternity gave me absolutely no option. I had to be in charge of the lip sync competition because I was in theater. That was the only excuse they gave me. So we came up with Thriller. I worked decently hard on my costume, and you can see my brothers did not. They each got a gorilla mask and wore their normal clothes. But we did win. We did win the lip sync battle. I forgot that this existed. So
I love that the gorilla has long blonde hair, by the way. That definitely
he's got two
adds
wigs
to the
on.
costume.
He's got two wigs on, and I have no idea why. Where are we at? It's Christy, right? Bam!
Me, bitch.
This is also her natural state. I agree with this one too.
Yes. Well, that is actually our voted. That's Brianna, who we voted like the best fan. She's also the best pillow when you're wasted at your bachelorette party. So if you need a pillow at your bachelorette party, call her up. She's the bomb.com.
I like how you're holding her stomach.
You're holding your stomach while you're sleeping.
I'm pretty sure my hands were probably on her boobs at one point.
Probably.
Because those are some nice pillows too. Sorry, Brianna. Actually, she's expecting, so her boobs are probably even bigger. Sorry about talking about
Oh, really?
for a nice long time.
Congrats.
You're on the vault.
You're on the vault. That's what we should do, though. The next vault, we're actually going to roast all of our fans.
Yeah. Be a short episode. No, I'm just...
Oh, it's so sad because it's true.
So, what's going on in this one, Christy?
This is my favorite. You're on mute, just so you know.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So that guy was more drunk than I was. He fell asleep. He's alive. By the way, we checked to make sure he was breathing because he looks like a mannequin. But yeah, he literally passed out in a bar against their arcade machine. He was sleeping straight up. We stood there taking pictures for a while. Like a while.
Hey, that's dedication. Look how determined he is not to spill that beer.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is. Beer is gold. Or at least up here it is. Oh, gosh.
Oh, talk about first selfies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically the same one. I like
old
it.
Picture. Yeah.
You got the Bieber going on though. What's up with that?
Bieber was not a thing yet. Thank you very much.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. That is the same year that at the Ohio Renaissance Fair, the guy that gets tomatoes thrown at him told me to take the bowl off my head next time.
I like that hair, Justo. That's tight right there.
It's how it grows. I can't.
Hey,
that's why I don't have long hair.
That was the hair during that phase, though, right? Because this is like like early 2000, right, in this range, I assume, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly. This was the hair, because I also had this awful hair as well. I'm not saying your hair is awful. I'm just saying collectively. Maybe it was just a Miamisburg thing and we were all dirt cheap and didn't cut our hair. But this was the haircut in Miamisburg for sure. So I'm with you. I'm not hating because I had this haircut at this point in my life too. So no worries.
He's not here, but here's some young Marvin.
Some young Marvin. He looks the same.
Marvin, we remember.
Look at that guy.
I don't know. He's not. I was thinking he was going to be here, so I don't know who's that with him.
I don't know, but next time I'm home, I'm going to see if I have any old photos that my mom has from when we were in elementary school.
I think
that would be great.
Some pictures of hot shirtless guy from his apartment.
Yeah, Chelsea, you're our only hope with Marvin. I've scoured the internet. There is nothing on this man. What is going on here?
I mean, I guess I'll explain this one, or is she going to?
Oh,
you
no.
explain it.
Oh, I was going to say, long story short, his wife, number one, and his wife, number two, hanging out on vacation.
Together, yeah.
And he was on his honeymoon with his second wife, but his first wife had to get up in there.
That's the story. Yep. I bring the first one to get married to the second one. We were trying to have a good time, and then she had to come into the picture too. So.
And then he forgot that he had a second wife. A few years later. Yeah, hurtful.
Oh.
To the second wife. I'm numero uno.
Yeah, she called me out. She's right. I forgot.
Tony, this appears to be some fierce child endangerment.
Well, I didn't have a child at the time, so I take chances on other people's kids. He wanted to do something crazy. He did. I believe that's Dylan. If I can see it upside down, I think it is.
It looks Dylan.
And yeah, that little shit. I love him to death. But he's definitely a problem child. Quick story on Dylan. We were at Pizza Hut, and he kept kicking me in my shin. And I told him I bent down. He was like, I said, if you kick me again, you're going to regret it. This is how you could tell I wasn't a parent yet. So he went to kick, and I moved my leg, and I put my foot underneath his leg, and I lifted up. So he fell down. And then everyone turned around, mom, grandma, the aunts, uncles. And I looked down at him, and I said, oh, are you okay? And then they turned around, and they were going to the table, and I bent down to pick him up. I said, I told you, don't fuck with me.
Well, I got another story. Remember in the mall with the bubbles and you had them lick?
Yeah, no, it was hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Sorry, hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I fed that kid hand sanitizer. Wow,
You've been beating on this kid, dropping him off of snow cliffs, tripping.
In all fairness, he didn't feed him the hand sanitizer. He just coerced him into trying to eat it. So he licked it, and then.
Oh my God, Tony!
This is how you know Tony wasn't a parent yet, because he was just like, and then so Dylan did it, and then like what the face someone has when they're like eating a lemon, and kind of that bitterness to it. That was the face, and Tony and I are in the middle of the mall. We're just cracking up. I mean, we're awful human beings, but. We have many stories about us laughing when we shouldn't have laughed, but in this moment, it was worth laughing. I mean, that kid, oh man, I can't imagine how awful that tasted just to look on his face. So,
Oh my God.
2 stories about Dylan.
Shout out to Dylan. I love
Dylan
you.
is your fault.
Carla watches. Hi, Carla.
So
I knew at some point me and a mustache was going to make it on here. So,
there's actually a lot to choose from in that regard, and Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. I'm known for having an emergency mustache on me in cases. That's not a joke. But in this particular case, like Justin, I was in charge of lip sync. And for this one, actually, the opening of this video, I had Marvin help me to do the intro voiceover. And it's Marvin's voice versus mine because we did a battle of the sexes thing. And so half the team of my sorority dressed up as guys and the other half were girls. And we had a dance battle thing going on. And a friend of mine helped us practice our mannerisms as guys. And I wore a mustache and did some dances. It was a good time.
That's very elaborate.
Fun, yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Go find the video when you have time. It's entertaining.
What? I think that was one of the ones I had on here.
We know how you like it.
Yeah, that's me right there. Christy's giving me the courage to climb it. She's saying black power with the fist. So
I thought that was
really good.
you've seen the video, the ye old dick twist.
I like Berkey's face.
Have you not seen the video? That's gonna be
Berkey looks a little mischievous on that one.
Yeah. How short is that skirt, Christy? Jesus.
This was in Columbus, right?
Yes.
That was in Columbus. Oh yeah, I used to slut it up back in the day.
Like, I look like it's cold. I got fucking gloves on.
It was cold. This was cold because I remember there's a photo of me in the Pico. This is like that same period of time that we did the previous time because we're supposed to go to the dueling pianos, I think, at this night.
Yeah.
And this is where she wore the skirt that's just, as you can see, is not a dueling piano skirt, but that's okay. She was, 19 at this point? You're still a wee baby.
Probably.
I have a bow in my hair. Do you see that little bow?
Yeah, you were like 19 or 20. You weren't old enough to get in. That's why we started watching aimlessly in Columbus.
It was fun though. Oh gosh.
No, it was a fun night for sure.
Ouchin. Goodness. That, obviously, we were at a Reds game.
Obviously.
And as obviously, I like to put my leg up on just red things. And like another weird face that I also often make. Good Lord.
I know we drank that night.
I'm sure we did.
Oh, jeez.
Look at you, Fabio.
That was, yeah. So this is a little cropped, but that's okay. My hair was looking good. That's all I got to say about this photo. So the whole photo, it's like more of my hair's out. But basically, I just gotten my hair colored. So I had like some light red into it, and it like led into this blonde. It was like this nice little, what's that called? Ombre? Like ombre little transition. And it was looking good. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a photo. So nothing else to say. My hair looked good. As you can see, my hair is not the same length and it's starting to bald. So you gotta appreciate it while you can. That's what this photo's for.
I could have never grown it like that.
You could have.
Been that long, only still in my face.
Oh, this is the good one. This is just from when I went on my trip to South Carolina. So I think this was the Saturday that I was there. We decided to get up. So Tiffany's boyfriend is named Ken, and Ken's family lives in that area. He has little nieces, so we decided to go over to their house dressed up in onesies. And then Tiffany and I hit the town in our onesies. We went to Nordstrom's. We went to a nail salon. We went to a Mexican restaurant and had margaritas and played the game MASH, which is like a nice throwback. Oh, yeah. So everybody was like pointing at us and complimenting our onesies and everything. It was a great time. Highly recommend.
What, going in public in onesies?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm almost out. I think I'm almost out. Oh God. This is the original Soulja Boy dance. You have to click on it.
Nice.
I can't remember the thought processes here, so I can't really speak to what exactly was going.
You don't remember what was going in your mind at this point in your life?
No, that's a little early.
Superman at home. It's always Kevin and I. I love it. Kevin, if you're watching, you get much love on the H2G podcast. We were at the zoo. It was cold as shit, and we had to stay warm, and I just needed the black bear to snuggle up to the polar bear, get some warmth right there.
And I happen to know that there's a rap name associated with this one, so please don't omit it from the story.
A rap name? I might need you to remind me. Jesus, when did I take this? This was
Let me see.
I think this was 2011. I had a Pink Floyd hat on. Man, we were at the condo. Look at that facial hair. What was I doing? Jesus.
The rap name was Big Waffle Mania.
It sounds like something that I would come up with at the 4:20 o'clock. So probably what it was.
Well, do we have any last minute submissions to the vault here before we close it out for the night?
Oh wait, Chris has got one, so close it out.
She's like frantically searching.
Okay, all right. You know, this one doesn't make me feel bad at all. The other ones I was a little disappointed. So this is a Mission Peak, and so at the top, this is a hike in Fremont, California. So you have to go about 1.5 miles up, and it's straight up, and you get to the top, and there's this like totem pole. Now, what the totem pole actually is like each little section of it is pointing to a location or a city or a town elsewhere in California, but it's more referred to at this point as like the selfie totem pole. So this is just me on this stupid thing. I did it once in terms of taking the photo. Every time I go up there now, I don't bother. And the reason being is everyone is basically, there's a whole bunch of white people. They don't actually hike, and they want this photo for their Instagram and their Tinder and their Facebook and stuff like that. So there's always this massive line, and it takes like 40 minutes just to wait to take a photo. And for people who don't hike, let me explain this to you. I just said you go 1.5 miles straight up. So then they're on jello legs, standing in a line, waiting for, I love it. So usually what I do is I'll get to the top and I just set my tent up and I just like eat food and watch these people, and their legs are like shaking while they're waiting to take the photo. It's a good time. So anyway, that's what this photo is. This is when I got on there and took the photo. So yeah. Oh, there's another one.
So we were on the cruise, and there's a statue. I think it was by the stairs to go down to the casino, and I stopped by it and had him pick my nose because my nose was itching. And we took a picture of it. That's pretty much it. Yeah,
I think you've also done it where you pointed the other direction at it too. Oh, geez.
You actually wore this shirt like last week or something.
I did.
I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta get a picture for the next vault.
Okay. So the hat is Christy's, although I love that hat and I look fabulous in it. But that was Christy's hat for sure. That was Christy's hat. This is us at the airport on the way back. So at this point, I don't remember the exact details why I'm wearing the hat in this moment. But yeah, I'm wearing the hat. This is a Macho Man Randy Savage shirt. It's been on the H2G podcast quite a few times, actually. It's one of my favorite shirts. I'm holding some sort of tablet. I'm not sure why or what's going on in the picture, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm looking fabulous, although I don't know why I have a black shirt under this shirt. Because if you look really carefully, I got 2 shirts on, so that's kind of a weird look, but there we are. I think the hat looks good. I don't know about the double black shirt on the purple shirt. So yeah, you go.
Yeah, no, natural state. Drinking with a dog on my lap. Although now it's a baby. And
what are we looking at? Do you remember?
We were playing charades. So we had to be watching people act out charades, I would think.
Got it.
No, actually, there's cards on the table.
That's what I'm saying.
No idea.
That's what I don't remember what we're looking at, because I remember this night because I had to work, and then I went straight over from work, which is why I have this fluorescent pink shirt, just to clarify. There's nothing wrong with pink. I wouldn't use it with black, but I was working at Express at this point in my life, and I had to work the New Year's Eve shift, and they wanted me to wear something festive. So that's why that bright pink, and it's not even like a bright pink. It's more like a awkward red paint. It's not a good paint, people. That's not the pink a man should wear. It should be much lighter than that. But I don't know what we're looking at. I think that's the only thing I don't remember here. So on that note, I think we found a lot of pictures of me. Somebody shut the hell up about not having any photos you guys can make fun of me about. So I'm done with that. Clearly there's plenty. You guys have been enjoying the vault. Maybe we'll do something in the world of system.
That's me dressed as a pirate, casual. I don't know the man behind me. My friend went to take the photo and she starts laughing and I'm like, what's so funny? And there was some random man that came up behind me. So yeah.
Till the next time.
Until next time, guys.